Curtains up for round two. 3 students from the Lincoln Culinary Institute are going to battle it out over the course of 3 episodes as they have to prepare 3 diverse dishes: an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. Our students will have to work with 3 unique ingredients selected by our judges. It wouldn't be called All Mixed Up if we didn't mix it up. Curveballs will be thrown at our students during each round, and it is up to them to overcome and adjust to the challenges in their quest to creating the ultimate dishes. At the end, only one will emerge victorious.
I'm in the last spot now, but I know I'm gonna gain more points because I'm bringing the fire.
I'm a daredevil. I'll do what it takes to get that advantage.
I want to win, and I'll do anything to win.
I smell a challenge coming on. Every contestant is guaranteed to walk home with a Mi Allegro home appliance set designed to inspire creativity in the kitchen for special gourmet and everyday meal preparation. The winner will receive a cook and bakeware set by Americraft and a trip to the Bahamas. No competition is complete without judges. Meet the panel of 3 industry connoisseurs who will be awarding up to 10 stars to the students' chefs based on taste and presentation. Evan Lundy, Carnation Head of Marketing. Margaret Scatini from Organic Girl. Richard Dyer, the Chief Science and Technology Officer for Domino and C&H Sugar. Given curveballs left and right, our student chefs held their ground last week during the appetizer round. 20-year-old Seth Anderson sure did, as he is leading the pack with 72 stars. Not too far behind are 22-year-old Sarah Arnold and 20-year-old Dolly Larkins, but it's still early in the game, and there are plenty of chances for Sarah and Dolly to make up some ground as All Mixed Up enters the entree round. When we come back, it's going to get hot in this kitchen. Stay tuned. Entree round is next. Welcome back to All Mixed Up. The title for All Mixed Up Champ is up for grabs in the entree category.
This entree round, my game plan is to prove to the judges that I can do better.
The judges were saying, don't be so safe. So I'm pushing it. I think I'll be able to catch up a lot.
Your first ingredient you're going to be using is the Domino Light, C&H Light, Pure Cane Sugar Stevia Blend. We're going to do a little thing that I like to call one pot wonder. One pot, that's all you get. 30 minutes is on the clock. The entree starts right now. Go.
OMG. How am I going to cook with one pot?
Seth, how you feeling about that?
2 would be nice.
Can I use a tray?
Yeah, no tray. Sorry, Sarah.
Great. I have to bake this fish in a pot now.
For this round, I'm making a saged rub lamb with pickled vegetables.
You want to trade a couple of stars for a couple of tools?
Nah, I'm good.
You can saute, you can braise, you can hold things hot.
What I had in my mind when I went and grabbed all my ingredients definitely needed more than one thing. I can't throw lentils in with my pickled vegetables.
You'll gain 5 stars just by doing it. You want to do it?
Yes, chef.
All right, we've got a deal here on Let's Make a Deal with Chef Ralph Pagano.
So I decided to take advantage of it.
I would never do that because I think that you should try to make your star score higher, not lower. Seth, why'd you give up your stars? I don't think that you're going to be able to make them up with this dish.
Yeah, well, I'm the one that got the star, so I don't think I have anything to worry about.
I'm making grilled chicken with rice with a nice sweet and sour teriyaki sauce.
Would you like to sell a star for the use of another pot?
How many minutes do we have on the clock?
You have 15 minutes.
Yeah, I can use a pan. That was the perfect opportunity because I needed an extra pan to use for my sweet and sour teriyaki sauce. So I was so excited.
Today I'm making for you a salmon. I used the stevia to make a glaze for it with some honey, some soy sauce, and then I'm gonna saute these snap peas and these carrots with a little ginger sauce too. I had to wait for my pan though because I only have one.
You want to make a deal?
Let me hear this deal. I don't think there could be anything that Ralph could offer me that would make me drop my own score. I'm only gonna take offers that'll bring my score higher.
You need a pot, you need a pan. I got them.
I think I can just hang out. You keep your deal.
You keep your deal or no deal, no deal.
No deal.
Della, you think that star was a wise move for you?
Yes.
Your dish is going to be that much better than Sarah's?
Definitely, yeah.
Me and Dolly have become friends, I guess, during this competition. Us girls have to stay together and beat Seth.
Hey, who wants a star?
Me?
Over here.
What are you willing to do for the star?
Whatever you want.
You want to give me some of your time?
How much time are we talking?
Instead of having a luxurious 9 minutes, you've got 4 minutes to complete your dish. For that, I'll give you 2 stars.
All right, I'll do it. I'm in.
You're in?
I'm in. My deal with Ralph was that I would get less time and I would gain 2 stars. I was confident that I could finish it with less time because kick ass. Done.
Today I have a sage rub lamb chop with a rosemary and cream sauce on top. I pickled Brussels sprouts and carrots. The second side is lentils.
So the presentation isn't quite what I expected.
Would have liked to see some more garnish on the plate.
We may have a problem.
Is it raw?
It's raw in the middle.
It's really raw. And it's funny because he had all the pots.
But I think we're gonna have to pass on the meat.
The cook on the vegetables are off.
We have a teriyaki sweet and sour grilled chicken breast and white rice. Sauce composes of honey again, the stevia, sugar, and sugar blend.
Wow, I think she did a great presentation this time. It's very good. My chicken's slightly salty.
It is a little salty and just a little dry, but I think the sauce more than makes up for that.
Dolly really picked up her game again from last week.
Today I prepared for you a salmon fillet that I put a glaze on that uses the stevia blend. And also I have some snap peas and carrots that I sauteed with some ginger, orange juice, and the stevia blend.
Well, she's presented it on the plate beautifully.
Considering she had 5 minutes taking away to get a star, really an excellent effort.
I really like the vegetables.
I see Sarah's really upping her game versus last week.
Yeah, I think Sarah came out swinging today.
Well, you know, in the All Mixed Up Kitchen, we like to throw you a little curveball. Are you ready?
Yes, chef.
Let's dance, baby. The sneaky ingredient? Welcome back to All Mixed Up. Now it's time to start cooking. Sarah.
Yes.
Dolly.
Yes.
Seth.
What's up?
Right now, it's all about Organic Girl baby spinach. I happen to love spinach. It's a great source of iron, it's good for you. Popeye eats it, all that jazz, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know, in the All Mixed Up Kitchen, we like to throw you a little curveball. I have what we call a sneaky ingredient rather than a secret ingredient. And you have to incorporate this in your dish.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, chef.
Let's dance, baby. The sneaky ingredient
Oh my goodness.
is octopus.
All right.
Time started, 10 seconds.
Oh my goodness. I don't even like watching octopus on a Discovery Channel, let alone cooking it. Oh my goodness, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it.
I'm gonna put gloves on for this.
Dolly, I'd like you to cut this. I'd like you to butcher this.
Butcher the head? Oh my goodness, I don't even want to look at it.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a little infant. You gotta show it some love.
I saw all those tentacles and the little suckers, and it just looked like a pile of snot, kind of.
Oh, it's not cutting. It's not cutting. It's like gelatinous, like Jello. It's disgusting.
How do you think the octopus feels?
He doesn't feel anything. He's dead.
I used to cut up dead people, and the squid is kind of similar because it was all goopy and messy, and that's kind of how your insides are.
You trying to go into small pieces?
Yes. Just little bite-sized pieces. That way you don't have to cut it. Today I'm making an aged New York strip with a garden pesto and fresh heirloom tomatoes. Using the Organic Girl baby spinach within the pesto.
Dolly, how you feeling about that octopus going in there?
You know what? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
Feel
pretty
good about it?
Yeah. So I'm making Organic Girl spinach vegetarian stir fry. Yeah, then I had to incorporate meat in there.
I'm making a grilled chicken with penne pasta, and then I made a sauce with using the Organic Girl baby spinach.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Seth. What are you doing with the spinach there?
I saw that Sarah couldn't execute pesto correctly, so I'm gonna attempt to do it better than her.
Did you hear that, Sarah?
I think that the pesto, that clearly was way better than Sarah's.
Last week, the judges thought that my pesto was a little dry and needed more olive oil, so I guess Seth decided to copy me and made his own pesto sauce.
What temperature are you cooking the meat?
Medium rare. Personally, I prefer rare. Sarah. Now.
Get away.
Oh. I made a pesto out of spinach, basil, garlic, and extra virgin olive oil.
It looks like the meat is cooked this time.
Steak is nice and juicy, very tender to cut through. Well, he threw down the gauntlet to Sarah, and I think he actually did win this
That's very
particular.
good. I love the way he used the spinach lead, so he got spinach into all 3 parts of his dish.
What I made for you guys is a vegetarian stir fry, including the spinach, and simmered octopus.
Definitely features the octopus, although I would have liked it to feature the spinach.
Octopus is a little tough.
Spinach is delicious.
A little bit salty.
A little salty on the stir fry, but I do like the flavor. The presentation was, again, really great for Dolly today, and overall I thought it was very good.
Today I have for you is a grilled chicken breast on top of some penne pasta that I coated with a spinach cheese sauce and the grilled octopus.
I'm just pleased that she used the spinach twice.
It's a little monotone for me, though.
The chicken has good flavor.
The sauce seems a little dry.
The pasta isn't cooked enough.
She brought us pasta with herbs stuck to it. And the grilled octopus,
Oh,
it's a different
the softest
preparation.
we've had today.
Sarah.
Hello.
Dolly.
Yes.
Seth. 2 entrees down. You've got Nestle Carnation low-fat evaporated milk as your next ingredient. I've got a opportunity for you to buy some stars using only one thing, something that you use every day.
I'm thinking, well, if it's like a human hand under there, I have no clue what I'm gonna do.
Your mouth.
What is that?
That, my little friends, is the buzz button flower.
It's these little flowers I've never seen before, and he tells us they're buzz buttons.
There's a flowering bud that has some medicinal uses. And once you put it in your mouth, you'll understand that it has a little bit of an electric feel in it because it kind of makes your tongue feel like you stuck it on the toaster. Now, here's the thing. For every one that you eat, you get to take 1 star from somebody else.
How many do we get to eat? What's the
many as you
limit?
can.
So I'm like, okay, well, couldn't be that bad, you know?
There's one for you. Yin. Yin.
Tastes like a carrot.
I can feel it now.
Oh my goodness, what in the world? This is disgusting. It was so nasty.
My mouth feels like I licked like the light post outside or something. It tastes kind of weird, and then the feeling on my tongue is like,
I'm gonna put 30 minutes on the clock. Right here, I'm gonna have your little snacks. In fact, I'm gonna keep track of how many you have. Your time starts now. Let's go.
Blah, blah, blah.
How many you got in you?
5.
5.
I just kept going forward because every time you eat one, you get to take a star from someone else, and I'm hoping maybe me and Dolly can combine forces and take Seth down.
Sarah comes over and she says we should team up against Seth. I forgot that Sarah was an international baking and pastry student. Why would I be teaming up with her? I got this in the bud.
How you feeling, Seth?
A little bit loopy right now after those things.
Yeah, they taste pretty good.
Not at all.
So what are you gonna do here with your Carnation low-fat evaporated milk?
Southern shrimp and grits
So how are you gonna use the evaporated milk?
in the cream sauce.
Great.
I'm making a pork chop, and I'm also going to make a sweet potato brulee. Put some brown sugar on top and then hit it with a torch. My mouth feels really weird. It feels like a bunch of Pop Rocks in your mouth when you drink a Coke.
I'm making grilled chicken with scalloped potatoes. On the side, I'm making my parsley parmesan sauce.
Hey, Dolly, you might want to have another one.
Wow.
She has 5 steals. He has 5 steals.
Okay.
How many to go?
She has 6.
Put it in there.
I got a lightning bug for you down here.
Bring it over here. I'll eat whatever you want me to eat if you're gonna give me stars.
Those things got me messed up. Like, they're like these buzz things, and after this, I ate 13 of them.
I made with the Carnation evaporated milk a pork chop, and I used the milk to make a mustard sauce. And then I made a sweet potato brulee, and I used the evaporated milk in that as well.
Pork's maybe a little overcooked. Sauce is very good.
This dish really screamed flavor all the way through.
Yeah, I think she did a really nice job using the low-fat evaporated milk, both in the sauce as well as in the potatoes.
Okay, so here I have a grilled chicken breast, but scalloped potatoes, garnished with a parsley cream sauce, which I incorporated in the evaporated milk.
Look at the grill on the chicken. It's perfect.
Potatoes really came out great.
Of course, everything's better with bacon.
She really used the Carnation evaporated milk where you're using it in place of a cream, and you really get a nice smooth texture.
It's my version of shrimp and grits. Carnation was used as a sauce to bring the grits together and give it a really creamy texture.
It's very colorful.
quite an impressive display.
Leaving the heads on was actually very exciting to see.
Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't have more kick on his shrimp.
The shrimp was safe, but the grits, he actually has his spice more in the grits than in the shrimp.
That is very good.
Yeah, it's very nice.
We just witnessed sugar and stevia blend, evaporated milk, and baby spinach used in the most creative ways. But who will impress the judges the most in taste and presentation? Welcome back to All Mixed Up. The aspiring student chefs have prepared 3 different entrees. The judges have tasted their dishes and are ready to deliver the verdict.
Hi, Seth. Unfortunately, your lamb was inedible, it was raw, and your lentils were undercooked.
Seth, I loved your tuna tartare last week, but today you gave us lamb tartare, and that's not at all what I was expecting.
Seth, your lamb chop with pickled vegetables, I think left us all a little disappointed.
Seth, I loved your steak with pesto, the tomato, blue cheese, and spinach, along with the octopus served on the spinach leaf. I enjoyed the pesto flavor. I thought the spinach added richness to the pesto.
When you brought it out, I went, wow, I love the presentation. The strip steak was cooked perfectly.
Thank you, sir.
Seth, you used carnation low-fat evaporated milk to make a shrimp and grits with vegetables and sausage, and it was a very impressive presentation. I will say when I tasted the prawn, I felt like it could have used a little more flavor, but I was happily surprised when I tasted the grits. It really had a little bit of kick to it.
I thought your shrimp and grits was your best dish of the day.
Thank you.
Dolly, your teriyaki sweet and sour chicken, I thought was nicely plated.
There was great flavor combinations. The presentation was great. It was balanced and beautiful to the eyes.
My chicken might have been a little dry, but really flavorful and delicious.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Dolly, for your octopus stir fry, I thought the presentation was colorful and very clever the way you did it. I wish that the organic girl baby spinach was more prominent. The seasoning on the noodles was a little salty.
I like the fact that you played the octopus on top, although I will say later on when I tried it, it was a little tough.
You did a very nice job using the colors of the spinach and that nice purple color of the octopus on top of the stir fry was very nice. Dolly, your entree using carnation low-fat evaporated milk was a chicken with scalloped potatoes. You did a fantastic job, and I'm happy to say that I was as happy with the flavor as I was with the presentation. So really a great job. The only thing I would say is I would have liked a little bit more of the sauce.
I'm a huge bacon fan, and I thought adding the bacon to the dish was a fabulous idea.
Sarah, I thought that your glazed salmon and snap peas was fantastic. I cut through it, your fish was cooked perfectly.
Sarah, I really enjoyed the flavor on the veggies with the ginger. It was terrific.
Sarah, your salmon with the snap peas, it was very pleasing to the eye. The way you used the sauce looked great, and the salmon was cooked perfectly. And I will say I was very happy that the snap peas still had a little snap to them.
Thank you so much.
Sarah, your spinach penne pasta with chicken was a very interesting dish and a delicious spinach sauce. You used spinach twice in the dish, which I was excited about. For me, though, the pasta wasn't cooked quite enough.
I really liked the way that you both incorporated the spinach on top of the pasta and within the pasta.
Sarah, your entree you made for us using Carnation's low-fat evaporated milk was a pork chop with a mustard sauce. Not only did your sauce deliver, but the potatoes with that topping were fantastic.
I've never seen a sweet potato brulee before, and I thought it was delicious. From the caramelized sugar on the top to the sweet potatoes inside, I thought that that was outstanding. So I thought you got the balance just right on that.
Guys, we've really seen some great things from all three of you. I really appreciate how you have really upped your game from the first session to this session, and I cannot wait to see what you do with the dessert round.
Sarah, Dolly, Seth, you're the leader with 13 steals. How would you like to steal your stars and from whom?
Taking them straight from Dolly.
Sarah, with 8 steals, where are you going to take your stars from and whom?
I'm gonna do it equal, 4 and 4.
Dolly.
Sorry, Sarah. All 6 from Sarah.
Interesting play. I didn't see that coming up. So right now it's with 133, 125, 135 stars. It's been a fun day here in the All Mixed Up Kitchen. There's been some enemies and allegiances made. If you want to check out the recipes, go to allmixedup.tv and see some behind the scenes action too. Hey, next time we come back, it's going to be dessert round, and somebody's going to be crowned the All Mixed Up champion. I'm Ralph Pagano. See you next time.